at Tel Aviv's Rothschild Boulevard, where we wanted to find out from some of the pedestrians how they will remember the legacy of Ariel Sharon.
Everyone knows about his fighting throughout his conquests in his army, as well as giving back a certain amount of lands that he himself conquered.
I will remember him two ways, from his early career, but also as the man who moved Israel out of places that it didn't want to live anymore.
He was responsible for getting out of Gaza. He went against his own voters, but I believe it was for the overall good.
I remember him as a great leader, as a strong man. He had strong opinions, and I'm sure he was a great man because everyone loves him.
He's one of the first politicians that I learned about, being originally from Russia, as one of the strongest leaders of Israel, who really cared for his country and who ultimately became a politician, just like many Israeli military men. But I think he's remembered dearly from around the world by all of the Jews, given all the pluses and minuses about him, but I think we all love him.
He'll be remembered as a fantastic soldier, a great leader on the battlefield. He wasn't afraid to go in first or follow me, and he went in with the troops, not only for himself, but for the whole of State of Israel, and he took care of his troops. Very, very smart man and terrific tactician. I think his brains on the battlefield and his courage helped the Israeli people to win the war and to continue forward.
My grandfather fought with Ariel Sharon in the Sinai campaign. He still tells some joke about how my grandfather was in charge of all the artillery and Ariel Sharon forgot to return his gun one day. And still then he always says that Ariel Sharon owes him a gun.
I remember the interview that I had with Ariel Sharon in 2003, particularly the last question. I asked him what he was doing after completing his job, his mission. He said, I want to go to my ranch to be with the flowers, with the animals, with the nature, with the hand, because this is the source of my strength. He was able to change the course of history. He did it in Gaza Strip first. He would have continued on this path, I do believe.
I did meet him years ago when he was still in power, and he was the most imposing personality, strong, powerful, and he did what he wanted to do, and it was really, in our opinion, for the good of Israel. I have a very soft spot for him, and I think he did wonders for Israel.
Ariel Sharon will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the great leaders of this country who has single-handedly changed the course of history. For JN1, I'm Jacobsohn at Rothschild Boulevard in Tel Aviv.